Hello again, we're back for another walk. This one we're in West Ealing in West London, and we're just outside the station, and we're going to be walking down to Hanwell. So it's quite a short walk, this one, probably about 20 minutes. We're going to have a little look around. So this is the new entrance to West Ealing Station. It was opened up for the new Elizabeth line probably a year or so ago now, or just under a year. So that's the West Ealing, takes you into Paddington and into central London, as far as Abbey Wood, if people know. So we're going to walk down to the Uxbridge Road and then towards Hanwell. Now Hanwell is also on the Elizabeth line. We'll probably have a look at the station. So it looks like they're doing a little bit of work here as well. This is where the old station entrance was. Not quite sure what they're doing, but you can see it in the background. We're going to walk past it. There's the old Drayton Court Hotel. Got a big imposing building. Anyway, we're coming up to the top of the hill, the old station entrance. Looks like they're doing a little bit of work on it. Maybe they're going to open it up and as a little shop, coffee shop maybe. There's the old entrance to the station. So, not sure what they're doing, but they're doing something because they got it roped off and some bricks laid out. And there's the old British Airways, British Rail emblem set in the brickwork. See if we can have a look for probably a bit of a tight gap. There's the old depository and furniture, J. Sanders warehouse. That dates back a long time, that does. Like a lot of stuff in Ealing, rich in history, but I do like some of the new architecture that's going up. Not so much the stuff that went up in the 90s, early 2000s, as it was a lot of glass and concrete. Now they seem to be going back to brick, which I think is better. It looks better. And it'll probably last longer as well. And it seems to fit in with the old better than the concrete glass structures, which to me don't seem to fit in at all. It's just too much of a contrast. So hats off to the developers for doing that. I think it will be more appreciated in years to come when it sort of blends in a bit. But I've seen more of it. There's an old rubbish bin. That goes back to the 70s, that does. I remember having one of them growing up. Just put your rubbish bag in these. That's an antique, should be in a museum, that. That weird kind of car park as well. With an old van park there. Well, didn't even know that was there. So we're just walking down to the Uxbridge Road now for the junction of Northfields Avenue. So left takes you into Ealing Broadway and right will take you towards Hamwell, which is the way we'll be going today. So as I say, it's quite a short little walk. It's currently around 7 degrees centigrade. Not too cold, but sort of typical for February in the UK, just before spring starts. It's getting slightly lighter in the evenings and the mornings, but still not quite there yet. Okay, so we're sort of still technically in West Ealing here, but it kind of merges into Hamwell as we walk down. There's quite a lot of traffic here in West Ealing. There always is in this part of town, on this junction here. So we've got the old shop fronts in and we've got the new ones being built at the back there. just going to cross over here while we've got a gap in the traffic. We've got Chigwell Terrace over there. The site of the old Chignell House, or whatever that was. I'm not sure. But we can look it up and find out. Or someone can drop a comment below if they already know what it is. What we'll do is we'll pop over and have a look down there actually. I remember there used to be a little club down here called Chiggers. Not sure where it was. Was it there? It doesn't look like there's anyone living in these flats. The glass is all broken. There's pigeons there. And what looks like a giant spider. Maybe it's not. Pigeon's got his eye on me though. Yeah, it looks like it's all closed up. Yeah, all empty, all broken windows. Yeah, it used to be a late drinking place in Ealing many years ago. And when the pub shut, you could get in there. It would be open till 1 or 2 o'clock, as I recall. But it doesn't look like there's much there now, except a lot of rubbish and buildings with broken windows. Anyway, off the beaten track in Ealing. we're outside the Old Hat pub now, another one that's got a lot of history in West Ealing. Changed the name a few times, but the Old Hat is how as I remember it. Probably quite trendy now. Huge pub. So, there you go. It's great old brickwork on it. Used to be a very popular pub back in the day. A leather saddle. Is that a pub? I think that was a bar, wasn't it? It's not open yet. Hennessy's. And the Diamond Hotel, which used to be the Halfway House in West Ealing. So I'm not sure if it's still a bar or it's just a hotel now. But there's the old original sign up there, the Halfway House. Set into the brickwork. Right, so that's the tail end of West Drayton. I got told to stop filming there as it's private property. I wasn't inside it, I was outside it, which is no law against filming as far as I know. Excuse me. Top. So we're walking down the Uxbridge Road now towards Hamwell. Cross over here. So we've got a little bit of light rain at the moment, but nothing too heavy. Don't think it's going to come to much. So we're into Hanwell now. So you've got the church there in the back. Walking up towards Hanwell Broadway. Dole's Gym there, that's been there a long time. That's the old King's Arms. Going to cross over here. Okay, so we're just at the Hanwell Clock Tower. We're probably going to finish the walk there. So I hope you enjoyed it. Looking at the old bank building there. I think it was the old bank. Okay, so that's it. We're outside the top clock tower and we're going to end the walk there. So that's a little walk from West Ealing to Hanwell Broadway. So I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.